I'm going to share just some averages from like, all the students that have gotten hired. And then if you all feel comfortable sharing a range or a number, feel free. If not, just say skip. So right now, Career Jumpstart grads are averaging about $85,000 starting salary. We see a range from like the 50s, so 50,000, all the way to our highest paid student has been making $187,000 a year. The majority of these students all of the students have no UX UI design experience before joining. Some of them have some graphic design experience. And to my surprise, those are not the people making the most money. The most money depends on like if you're contracting or if you're a direct hire and the size of the company you're working at. But average, we're looking at about 85K. US average is about 65K. And over the last 3-ish years, we've seen like a higher starting average kind of move up, right? From 65 to 75-ish. But yeah, Danny, I don't know if you want to go around.
Yeah. So whenever I first was applying, I said that I'd be like open to any, like I didn't have like a set limit because I was working in retail. So I made like $40,000 a year as a manager. And so I really was like, anything will be an improvement. So I don't care. And so when I got my offer, I got an offer for 80K, and then Maka helped me negotiate and I got an extra 5K. And then I also have a 3% annual bonus as well. So that's it. It varies from 3 to 7% depending on sales. And so it varies from like anywhere from like, I think $3,000 to $8,000 or $9,000, something like that. But that's also in my compensation as well.
I will say my position is technically a lead position. So I now have one person on my team and we're going to add people. So this is a very, I was going to be fine with 85 as well, but I asked them like, oh, okay, well, I want this to be mutually beneficial. What kind of budget do you have? And so they're like, how does 140 sound? And I was like, that sounds fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. So that is what I make. But I think it's really essential to look at your thoughts around money and be comfortable talking about money, especially women and people who are discriminated against in the workplace. Like the more we talk about money, the more you will make. So I just want, if you have discomfort around that, maybe examine like why, who benefits from you having discomfort around that. Anyway, off my soapbox, but yeah, so that was the journey. It's much more than I anticipated. So
I'm glad you bring that up. I know you all know, but that's something that I'm always constantly kind of driving, specifically kind of helping women negotiate salaries. I help everybody negotiate salaries, like Danny said, but I always try and push the women that graduate from the program to negotiate. And we also give you the right vocabulary and the right way to answer questions around salary so that when you're starting, you don't pigeonhole yourself, right? Like Savannah said, if she would have said 85, they might have thought she's not qualified for the role she got, or they might have offered her less money, right? Hopefully not, because you're working for a great company, but those are things that could happen. So we give you the language to have those conversations. We give you the language to have conversations when you get the offer. And then I literally write negotiation emails for you all. I super enjoy helping you all get more money. So yes, there's a question here. Will we get assistance in negotiating? And you do get assistance. Ryan, I don't know if you want to share. I just jumped in there.
Yeah, I make about 110. About 110.